Network Entertainment.
Who's ready for story time?
What's going on? This is Xavier Woods, aka Austin Creed.
Let me talk to you.
Hello, WWE Universe in the Philippines. This is Charlotte.
Adam!
Hey everyone, this is Jeff Cobb.
I have to finish the story.
We are pretty deadly. Yes, boy. Yes, boy.
Run!
Bang! The sniper is shooting you down. This is TMDK's Robbie Eagles.
Hey, this is the Cosmic Cactus, Paul London.
Hello, my name is Ilya Dragunov, the Czar, the NXT champion, and you're listening to...
And you're listening to...
And you're listening...
And you are listening...
And you're listening
to the Wrestling Podcast.
The Wrestling Podcast.
The Wrestling Podcast.
The Wrestling Podcast.
to the Wrestling Podcast. Yeah.
You are listening to the longest running weekly episodic Filipino wrestling podcast. This is the Wrestling Podcast. Romaran, Emile Nata joining me tonight, but this is actually the second half of our Friday live stream, the first live stream of 2024. In this episode, we'll be talking about AEW and all the big stories that have happened, all one debut that has happened, and pretty much the big thing surrounding the Undisputed Kingdom, the Devil, Adam Cole, and MJF. So it's a lot of fun. We gush over this particular bit of the story. And if you're an AEW fan right now, and I think you'll find this really interesting. If you're not an AEW fan, you're probably going to skip this episode because hey, we gush about AEW. And I know that pisses some of you off. So, all right, let's get to it. Let's move on to AEW. We got a lot of stuff to talk about here. Sorry, Glendale. Dick Togo is the official advisor, coach emeritus ng Grapple Max. So he is always in Singapore. All right. AEW. We finally get the explanation as to why Adam Cole and his henchmen, which is now known as the Undisputed Kingdom, why they attacked MJF. And this is a really, really good story. I know a lot of people were bummed as to why, bummed about Adam Cole revealing himself. But again, like we said, it's a Picks of the Week episode, which you should go listen to. This makes sense. It's the only explanation. It's the only narrative direction that makes sense. So he says that MJF had been wreaking havoc on AEW for years. Tapos he knew that MJF would eventually turn on him because that's the kind of person he is. He is a scumbag after all. But Adam Cole is a merciless devil. Diba? So it's great because they tie everything together. They tie an entire story arc of MJF together. And then provide him this impetus to really, really change and overcome all the shitty stuff that he did. So, parang to me, this is MJF really, really committing to the babyface turn. Diba? And I love it because they used karma. They used karma for everyone. You got Wardlow, you got Roddy Strong, and Adam Cole himself. Feels a lot like Palestine going after Israel, diba? Because Israel did the whole thing about oppressing them in their own land. So MJF has managed to achieve a character development arc that Roman Reigns is not going through yet, and we don't know when he would. To me, this is satisfying. What do you guys think of this? This is really, really good.
Yeah, this is good. And I know, like, the thing that we are talking about was when it comes to storytelling is that just because you have turned babyface, it doesn't make you absolve of all your sins that you did as a heel. So in a way, MJF got his comeuppance, even though he already turned babyface. Because again, yes, he is a babyface, but let's not forget all of the shitty things that he has done to these people over the past 4 years. So I absolutely love how they explain this. Again, just because it's predictable doesn't mean it's not good, or doesn't mean it doesn't make sense. Everything made sense with this one. It can only be Adam Cole, and I love how they set everything up here. And also, aside from that, I also love how Cole and the Undisputed Kingdom has laid out pretty much what they're going to do, the storyline because we had a lot of questions after after World's End because MJF is going to be gone. Like, what are they going to do? So I love how Cole set up things for the members of the Undisputed Kingdom. Like he said that the tag team, the Kingdom, are gonna continue their dominance as the ROH World Tag Team Tag Team Champions, and Roddy Strong's gonna go after the International Championship, and Wardlow's gonna go after the AEW World Championship. And by the time that Adam Cole is healed, he's gonna do the right thing and forfeit the title to Adam Cole. So again, they laid this out perfectly in their first promo.
Also wanted to point out Samoa Joe also explained his reasons for why he worked with Adam Cole, diba? Kasi he knew that MJF cheated to beat him all those weeks ago. So he knew that he had to even the playing field by cheating to get back at him. So super great. And again, another piece of karma for MJF for being the scumbag that he is. So really, really great storytelling here. I don't know if it's MJF writing these or kung may input si Tony Khan at all, but anything that involves MJF to me is really hot right now. Anyway, sorry, Rowan, go ahead.
Yeah, so I was about to say na magpapakabatista si Wardlow, and you know, would you say na magpapamanipulate siya kay Adam Cole, or like will he do the right thing na he's gonna do it for himself, not gonna follow the command of Adam Cole?
That's a good question. My next point, actually, in this document is that Adam Cole is already setting up the main Max style face run for Wardlow. So I think, I don't know, that's weird. It is weird because Wardlow did come back as someone who was mad at MJF for being a dick to him. And then now, lantaran ng Adam Cole is using Wardlow to get the championship. I don't know how he's going to take that. Obviously, it kind of sets up the Batista turn. And I want to see how that goes down because although it's really similar to the story they're telling with Christian and Killswitch.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Copy paste lang.
Yeah,
No,
but go ahead. Sorry.
They the thing is, they already did this with Wardlow before. With
Oh.
Yeah.
MJF.
Oh yeah.
But
I also
yeah.
find that story.
I think Wardlow can explain it by just saying wala, he wanted to hurt MJF.
Or
Yeah.
o kaya para easy win para next time AEW World Champion siya ganun. Naka TNT champion na siya like easily. Maybe he can do it again pero with the AEW World title. Going back to the point, Undisputed Kingdom. I do like yung idea na parang every member is going for a title, and then of course the two are Ring of Honor tag champions already. This is what I wish some stables did, like the Nexus, the Core, and yeah, and I like this na they're actually doing it.
Yeah, one last bit that I like from the segment: Bullet Club Gold and the Acclaimed banded together to beat up the Undisputed Kingdom. So the people orbiting around the story also get apart, and I really like this because it shows na walang neglect at this part, diba? So a lot of people are involved, and MJF and Adam Cole are feeding them. They are the heads of their table. That's pretty cool. You love to see everyone getting apart because it means that you're able to find a way to work them in the story.
So, syempre, need ng alaban ng Undisputed Kingdom habang wala pa si MJF. So at least involve everyone who was affected by the Undisputed Kingdom and, going from there. Right?
Yeah. Right. Moving on to more AEW talk. We had another debut on this week's Dynamite. Jasper has put it up. Deonna Purazzo, the virtuosa, is now all elite. The women's division is even more stacked, but all of that means nothing when you only get one women's match a week. But Deonna Purazzo is really good. There is a reason why she was a Triple H hire before the pandemic. Because she is that good, and she is a great addition to any women's division. All we got to do now is convince Tony Khan to give them another match on Dynamite and Collision. What do you guys think?
Yeah, like I think I mentioned this nung sa Discord namin nung Thursday na technically this isn't the first time that Deonna Purazzo appeared
Yeah,
in
but she's
a
all elite
program.
now.
Yes, but she's all elite now, and I'm looking forward to it. And again, as habang padami ng padami mga names na sinasign ni TK sa women's division, the more I get mad at TK for not booking the women's division with justice. So you have all these talented people, and you can only give them one match every show, or one or two matches every show. So mas lalala pa yan if someone is someone rumored coming to AEW will eventually debut. So TK, get your act together and realize that there's so much potential with this women's division in AEW. There's so much talent there.
Rowan, do you remember Deonna Purazzo's run from NXT? Wait, is Rowan still here? Kang siya.
No, he froze.
He froze. All right, guess not. All right, guess not. There, he's gone. He's gone now. All right, so guys, move on. We're running out of time here. The last bit from AEW. We saw at the end of the program ng Dynamite, Swerve versus Hangman isn't over because Hangman is angry. He wants someone to take out his frustrations on. And actually, after the way Swerve versus Hangman ended nung Full Gear, I thought they were due for another rematch because you don't walk away from a guy almost hanging you with a chain. So the babyface still has to. The babyface still does kind of have to get his win back, and I'm not sure how they're gonna do this. But I'm all for it. They have really good chemistry, and there is a lot of emotion. If you listen to Swerve's guestings, Wrestling with Freddie this week, he guested on both episodes. He talks about how they laid this out. They started the story by establishing a motive, which is Swerve wanting to get Hangman's position on the roster on the AEW card. And then by the end of their story, or by the current point of their story, they had switched roles. Hangman is now the angry guy, while Swerve is now the cool, relaxed dude who is walking all over everyone. So, Emile, do you want to see a fourth match?
Oh yes, definitely. And usually after having a violent match like that, a Texas death match like that, usually I don't want to see the feud extend beyond that. But with this one, because the feud has been so damn good, I want another one. And I don't know how they're gonna top that, but I feel like they deserve another one here. And the fans, I think, wants another one. They won't mind if we get another pay-per-view match between these two.
Rowan, you got any thoughts on?
I'm back, guys. So
Yes,
yeah,
you are.
Well, I do want to see like a trilogy of them. Pero syempre, mauna muna tong second meeting nila. Just give me the match, man. Like I enjoyed their first match. Not that much, pero it would be cool if we're gonna have another one. Yung brawl pa lang nila kanina, or like yesterday.
Yesterday.
Yeah, yung brawl pa lang nila yesterday, it already hypes me up, and I want to see this match again.
How about Hangman with that mustache, though? Some people were calling him Magnum TA. Is the new
yun nga, going off of what Swerve explains, Wrestling with Freddie, I think they were also doing this as a way to kind of transform Hangman to get him back to the actual cowboy shit, away from the anxious millennial character. So I'm all for this. It looks really good. It looks really good. Guys, got anything else to say about this?
We're good. We've
All
said
right.
everything about this. Yeah.
Okay, we're running out of time here at 7:50. So there are still things to talk about from WWE, but we will save that for our bonus episode post live stream. You'll get that probably on Monday, considering today is a Friday, and we'll see you then. We'll brace yourselves because there will be a lot of releases moving forward. We're going to be splitting this podcast, this live stream in half when we release it as a podcast. So prepare yourselves for the onslaught of content. All right, before we leave, guys, it's time to plug. You guys have anything to plug? May nangyayari ba sa mundo nyo? Emile.
Wala naman, just follow Guess the Pod on their social media accounts. Follow also me and Rowan on our social media accounts. We pretty much shit post every time. So if you want to laugh, if you want to, kung gusto nyo masira araw nyo, follow nyo kami sa social media. Joke lang.
Wow.
Just follow us on our social medias. So that's it.
Oh yeah, we're still finishing up on our Noche Buena review. So yeah, stay tuned.
Yeah. Stay tuned.
Ay na, New Year na. Tapos na Noche Buena. Tagal-tagal. You had 2 weeks.
I know, right?
Jesus Christ.
Siyempre dinanamnam muna natin.
Yeah. Neil, yeah, that's right. Kasi we were told to shorten our episodes, so we are trying out cutting this in half. So we hope that when it's cut down, you'll listen to it more. Right. As for me, there is no new Manila Wrestling Federation content until March. Or April rather, because we're doing the next show around that time. So for now, I believe there are just replays on Rock of Manila TV, but we're also releasing full matches from Noche Buena on our YouTube page. So just go search Manila Wrestling Federation. They released the Matira Matibay 4-on-4. MWF All-Stars versus Oro Plata Mata on YouTube. If you want to go relive that all by itself and watch the absolute cinema that went down, go to our YouTube page because it's that good. As you might have heard in our Picks of the Week episodes. Teka lang. As you might have heard on our Picks of the Week episode, these two loved it a lot. I can't say anything about it because I was a part of it. So again, Rowan, say the thing.
Rose commentary, chef's kiss.
Thank you.
Sa kung gusto nyo mainis kay Stallion, go watch that match.
Yeah. Yun. Please follow us on social media. If you're listening to this and haven't yet, it's the Wrestling Podcast on Facebook, Wrestling Podcast on YouTube. Please type out the full name because SEO is fucking us in the ass. On Instagram, it is at the Wrestling Podcast. On Threads as well. Twitter at Wrestling2X Pod. Sorry, God. TikTok at Wrestling2X Pod as well. Follow us everywhere. Please try to get us some money from social media, and listen to our takes. We post clips. If you miss full episodes, if a full episode is too much for you, we will post clips, and often every now and then I'll post a funny thing like the dance off Daniel Garcia and Prince Nana. Yun, that is it for the first live stream of 2024. This has been Romoran. Please follow us on social media as well, at EML_Meister, at Monday Night Rowan, that's NITE for Rowan, at _Stan C, at Chino Supersize for Stan and Chino respectively, at Rose War for me, at Chang.Daddy on Instagram and Threads. Yeah, please go follow us. We talk about wrestling all the time. If you want to engage with us and talk to us about your opinion, about our opinion, if you want to argue with us, debate with us, or shoot the shit, please go follow us everywhere on social media. It's gonna be fun. All right. See you guys next week for another live stream. Thank you so much for joining again us tonight on your recalibration week from the vacation. Until the next time we see each other, please stay safe. Hug your family. Tell your loved ones that you love them. Don't be stay warm, stay healthy, stay safe, and again, do not be a dick. Wrestling Podcast out. See you later, weirdos. Peace.
The opinions of podcast creators, hosts, and guests are not necessarily reflective of the official stance of the Pod Network Entertainment, its hosts, or other network programs. The content created by the people behind the podcast is personal and not meant to harm any religion, ethnicity, group, organization, company, or individual.